Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Mwangi Kiunjuri. For the remarks are going to inform the basis of our analysis and the discussion. The political crisis in the country has been bred in churches. A pastor will preach for 10 minutes, then the rest of the time is allocated to politicians kujipiga kifua, saying how they will deal with Raila, Mwangi Kiunjuri. Those sentiments were made 2 days ago. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into these remarks to unearth the hidden truth. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, those remarks by Mwangi Kiunjuri are very truthful and very actual. The church is compromised. The pulpit has been reduced into arena where politicians attack their political opponents. And the church seems to be encouraging that. Yes, that's exactly what is happening here. And if you look at the politicians in government, they are coming out as very clueless leaders without any agenda at all, apart from Raila Odinga. If Raila is not in the picture, then they have nothing to rally the people, nothing completely to tell the people. And that was seen some few days ago, about 2 days ago, after William Ruto had reached out to Raila Odinga for a ceasefire, at a function attended by Rigathi Gachagua. When Rigathi was given the podium to speak, he had nothing completely to say. Something that confirms that in the absence of Raila Odinga as their topic, or rather as their agenda, they have completely nothing to tell the people. If you look at William Ruto, I listened to William Ruto today speaking in Nyandarua. And from the look of things, Ruto and his team, they are now changing the narrative. I saw William Ruto asking residents of the mountain, ni maandamano ama ni uchumi? And some naive residents of the mountain were telling him, uchumi. Yes, ni uchumi ama maandamano? Maendeleo ama maandamano? That's the exact strategy William Ruto used on the mountain in 2022, when he was telling, or rather asking the residents, ni vyeo ama uchumi? Upon William Ruto being sworn in as the president, he is doing the exact opposite of what he promised the mountain residents. And that's exactly the same strategy he has started. And it's very unfortunate that he might be convincing some good people from the mountain. Ni maandamano ama ni uchumi, maendeleo? Just as I did explain in our earlier video, in this forum we don't beat about the bush and we don't massage anybody's ego. We call it as it is without fear or favor. If you look at budget estimates in William Ruto's government, Ruto has reduced spending on development, but he has increased spending on recurrent expenditure, things like luxuries. So just to start it off, this government is not out to develop. This government is out to please the ruling class. And that's why we are seeing elected leaders being bought like goats to join the government side. In terms of development, zero. In fact, this government is performing below par. If you compare Ruto's government to that of Uhuru Kenyatta, Uhuru did far much better. In the about 7 months this government has been in power, it has spent over 9 billion Kenya shillings. In fact, according to the initial budget estimates, Ruto's office, not the government, Ruto's office, the presidency, has spent over 9 billion. According to the budget estimates, the presidency, Ruto's office, was allocated 8 billion. Yes, 8 billion for 12 months. But in less than 7 months, it has spent over 9 billion Kenya shillings. So this is a government coming out very clearly as a government that does not care much about the common man, about the poor, but it's a government just interested in pleasing the ruling class. And that can explain why Ruto's office has spent a lot. The money has gone to pleasing fellow politicians and, if possible, buying one or two leaders here and there. That's exactly what is happening. And the church is even making it worse. And this is why I've always maintained here that the church in Kenya and most of the church on the mountain is a big letdown to Kenyans. Instead of the church being the voice of reason, the church has turned itself into an arena where criminals and all sorts of bad characters masquerade. They hide in the church as they target and attack their political opponents. That's what is happening here. And also, I listened to William Ruto as he was talking on the mountain with this brigade. They were just attacking Raila Odinga. So it's also emerging that even this issue of dialogue, Ruto and his team, they are not serious about dialogue. All these talks of dialogue, these are just empty rhetorics by William Ruto and his team to continue hoodwinking Kenyans for them to continue hanging on to the narrative that Raila Odinga is the problem. And I won't be wrong to say that soon we'll start hearing Ruto and his team saying that now it's Raila's dialogue thing that is actually slowing the economy. Very soon we'll start hearing of such sentiments. As I conclude, Mwangi Kiunjuri, those remarks by Mwangi Kiunjuri, confirms that a good number of leaders in Kenya Kwanza Alliance, because Mwangi Kiunjuri is part of Kenya Kwanza team, a good number of leaders in Kenya Kwanza Alliance, a good number are not happy, only that they're not brave enough to come out in public to air their grievances and their opinions and feelings. It's a fact. A good number of them are not happy. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us for the very first time, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like, and to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support us, I've pinned my number on the comment section. contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. Yes.